Good morning. Happy Sunday, folks. Finished these up Friday night and so happy. We ran this job before and honestly I struggled with it. We got them done, but these are so much nicer and they were so much easier. The lathe was running so much better, lower VFD loads, just super happy. Some feeds and speed stuff, but really the trick was better inserts, which we've got a video coming out Wednesday on using the Kennametals over there. But the trick for turning this really nice shape on the ID there, that hemisphere, was our first ever foray into the downward spiral of spending more money on incredible tools that is known as Sandvik. These things worked great. They are a little 2mm button cutter, and I'm so happy with them. And more importantly, the Sandvik guy that came by was awesome. Like I really liked him. He understood what we did. He was super helpful. It was great. The other question though seems to be that you can get maybe 95% as good a tool for a lot less than, maybe on 50-70% of the price with there's so many Tungalloy, Sumitomo, Seiko, Kennametal. So we got to do some more learning. It's kind of on our list to start playing around with inserts, but for me, it kind of made me sign off and start ditching some of the lower quality import tools, which it's funny because we did that a long time ago on the mill. I don't know why I've been holding off on the lathe. The other thing is I got I finally used these ID Arbors that really saved my butt. I wanted to do some OD work on one of the oilite bushings, and these things are not that expensive. There's a video, a link in the video description, but if you see them somewhere like an auction, pick them up because they're really, really handy to have. And you just, put your part over here, slide it down, and then use a set screw, and it holds that on there. You could even hold it off the end a little bit like that, and you can sweep the ID when you're in a four-jaw, so that way you can ensure that the OD, that your work you're doing, is concentric to the ID. So pick those up. We had a big tag sale yesterday, and I wanted to throw out there, I figure, hey, if anyone's in the Central Ohio area and interested, we're selling our old air compressor. I actually wanted to keep a second air compressor in the shop in case our new one goes down. Video to come on that soon too, by the way, on the whole air system, but I can't justify keeping one this nice. So if anyone's interested, Polar Air, 2-stage, I think that's 60 gallon, I wrote 80 on there, which is not correct. But super nice compressor, really love it. No complaints, just can't justify one this big. We're also selling our 7.5 horsepower phase converter because I don't need it because we're in a 3-phase shop. We have a 20 horsepower that American Rotary donated to the open house. The guy that won it upgraded to a 50, Brian Block. So we're gonna keep this 21 here and hopefully someone will be interested in it. We're selling our Carve Smart because we never use it, but if someone's interested in a Carve Smart, hit me up. I'm building a new pipe storage rack for materials. More to come on that. And let's see here, what else I want to talk about? Oh, it's interesting. I've been thinking about where we go from here, and I talked to somebody I really respect, and he made a really interesting point that is something I haven't thought about, which is buy the best equipment you can. And why that's so interesting to me is I sort of got to where I am because I bootstrapped, and I'm starting to think that bootstrapping is phenomenal. I will stand by that to this day. But you also reach a point where you almost have to flip and go the other way and stop bootstrapping, and instead of bootstrapping, buy the best equipment you can to do the best work, attract the best people. So more to come on that, but it's got me thinking because some folks have asked us about us buying new equipment, and yeah, it's something I'm chewing on a lot. You guys know I've been working on getting organized, so I like these little whiteboards. They're $15 from Amazon, and they just stick on. You can pull them off, so they can kind of go anywhere. I'm also trying with a portable one. I got to mount it somewhere. These were great though too for our classroom where we want to draw on the walls, and I don't want to put up wall paint or whiteboard paint. We got one over there. And on that note, we just added more summer classroom dates. So if you guys are interested in coming here for CNC training, Fusion 360 stuff, link in the video description. Otherwise, I'm off to record the Fusion Friday. We're going to work on the final cam for the A-bomb parking attachment, the half-inch ball end mill comes, I think should arrive tomorrow for that, which I'm really excited for. So we'll run that. What else I want to talk to you guys about? Yeah, that was it. See you tomorrow or Tuesday, who knows.